A quick check now at the starting five for both teams.
This team only had itself on its bandwagon early, but here they are, taking care of business because they had the confidence to know they could get it done.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Pass to Beasley. Back to Paul. Left side Leonard. Left side Leonard. Nailed from three-point land.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Number 24. Irving up top. Now here's Anderson. Now Harris. Tries from 10. Beasley with the rebound. To the inside.
Oh, yeah, you can't go, dude.
He jams it with authority. Chicago on defense. It's a 5-point game. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Nate McMillan, and Doris, what do you tell you? Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Leonard. We play just over a minute here in the first. Right side Leonard. Pass to Beasley. Beasley left side. To the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
On defense, the Bulls. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Back to George. Again, Chicago.
4 straight makes out of the game. That's a sweet start.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Looking for the first basket of the game. And the Pacers call time here. And the Bulls making a change here. Now here is Harris. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes going by. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Paul. Now Noel. That's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Anderson. Hook loose. Here's Leonard. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. 10 points for him.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Now, here's Irving. Here's Harris. Inside.
Good. The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Chicago grabs the miss.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Down low. Here's Noel. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. Anderson up top. And that one's good. Paul with the ball. Outside Anthony. Three-pointer. Shot is off. Anderson inside. Pass to Anderson. Irving with the ball. It's blocked. And they're running. Here's Leonard. And they're on the break. And here's Anderson. Out to Harris. Uncovered. Good.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Now the Bulls with it. Here's Leonard. And here is Noel. Outside for George. And here's the fast break. Here's Irving. The big dunk at the end of the break. Now Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to George. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Here's George. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Outside Irving. Outside Irving. Pass to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Number 24. Number 24. And that one hits back iron.
Well, the pick, and with that little screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Off the inbound. In deep. Leonard drops it in. 12 points for him.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Pass to Anderson. Now, here is Irving. They set the pick. Back to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Now, here is George. Off with the layup. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Number 24. Outside Irving. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Denied. And they're pushing it up. Paul, right side. The quick look, no good that time. Oh! Irving with the ball. Anderson with the ball. Now Harris. Back to Anderson. Pass to Harris. Knocked loose. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the outside cam on.
Outside for George. Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Anderson. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. He has 5. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago leading. Here's Rose. Levine. Shot is blocked. Johnson outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Number 10. Fast break. Here we go. Levine. Oh! First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here is Johnson. Johnson outside. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Pacers' ball. Trailing here by 8. Morris inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drills the three-pointer. Outside Rose. Pass to Crawford. Money from the wing. Here's Morris. The turnaround. Shot is off. Fast break. Here they come. Always going up for the alley-oop.
Yeah, you can't guard me.
Here's the screen. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Delgado. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops. And the Bulls making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time. Indiana trailing here. Here's Caldwell Pope. His last outing, he had 8 points. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Morris. Shoots from the high post. Shot misses.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Olynyk. The rebound by Johnson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3. Offensive rebound. Delgado. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Bulls. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far? And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo. Inside. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Pass to Jones. And the shot is good. To the inside. It's deflected. Olynyk. And he lays it straight in. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Morris. Johnson outside. Morris. Shot clock at 5. Ring shot on the way. It's all in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Levine pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He has 5.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
The Bulls making a switch here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Irving. Pass to Anderson. Now here is Harris. Poked away. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers call time here. The Bulls making a switch here. Onside Irving. Down low, Harris. The jump hook, and that one's good. He's got 6.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him.
Leonard, no luck. And here's Jones. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. He's all alone. All going up court. And Paul George again. Here's Irving. Now Harris. Now here is Harris. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And the Bulls making a change here. Now Anderson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here in the second quarter, just over 3.5 minutes played. Harris, offensive rebound, Pacers. Over Anthony. Now, here is Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Anthony. Another one falls for Chicago. Now, here is Irving. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. They set the screen. And Irving backs in. Chipped away. Paul George with the steal. And here comes the break. Leonard takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 14.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Number 24. Outside Irving. Anderson. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Number 24. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Harris with it. From deep. The shot no good. Here's Chicago. Outside Anthony. Takes a 3. No good. Number 24. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Outside Leonard. Right side Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And something else that comes to mind with him is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying high to power one down while the defender stands there looking for mercy.
Here's Irving. Pass to Anderson. And here's Irving. Outside Irving. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
He had his choice of finishing move there, and you just gotta love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's George. The shot is off.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Number 24. Soft touch off the glass.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Chicago calls timeout. So it's Chicago now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Paul. Off target from outside. And here's Anderson. He's got 5. Right side, Irving. A layup missed. Outside Leonard. Pass to Anthony. Noel. George. From the stripe. Now George. He's got 6.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Irving's shot is good. 6 points for him. Now here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's blocked. But they get it back. Pass to Anthony. And the shot falls short this time.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Anderson with the ball.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Now here's Paul. Paul outside. Tries from 16. No good. They push it up 4 on 3. Number 24. The lead now cut to single digits. 8 points for him. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay. The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago leading. Here's Paul. And again, Chicago. No good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Harris. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Now here is Harris. A 15-footer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's Chicago now. They have a 9-point lead. Paul outside. Here's Powell. Outside Anthony. Shot to end this full run. Can't get it to go. Irving with the ball. Shoots from the baseline. Blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. They set the pick. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Outside Anthony. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Irving with the ball. He's got 6. Here is Anderson. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the Bulls making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Outside Anthony. Drills it from outside.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Irving. They set the pick. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now Harris launches a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harris. Irving with the ball.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Anthony, and the Bulls another 3.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harris. Outside Irving. Bamba. And he banks in the layup. Now Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Anthony. 3 seconds left. The shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Bulls. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard. Number 24. Back to Irving. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this slump, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And here are the Pacers now. 15-point game. Pass to Anderson. Harris with it. Leonard brings the double team. And here's Anderson. Back to Harris. Now here's Anderson. Lock at 6. Harris with it. No good from Irving.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Stolen by Anderson. By himself. Now Irving throws down the breakaway jam. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here. Here's Paul. To the middle. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Now, here's Irving. He's got 8. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The tray. And a hit. Leonard with the ball. He's got 19. Unloads from 13. And again, Chicago. No good. Anderson with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Anderson. And so he hits both. Now here's Paul. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. And here is Noel. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Beasley sinks the three-pointer.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Timeout called the Pacers. You have to like what we're seeing. Chicago on defense, leading by 12. Irving misses.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls. And so Paul nails both of them. And here's Irving. He's got 10, and he gets it to go. He's got 14.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Chicago calls timeout. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Paul. Pass to Leonard. Right through the knee for the layup. He's got 21.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now, here is Irving. With the lead pass. Leonard. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now, here's Anderson. He's got 9. And it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Now here's Leonard. And the shot is good.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Pass to Anderson. Now, here is Irving. The shot's good from Irving.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Misses from short range.
Good.
Pass to Harris. Wide open look. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here. The Pacers making a switch here. Paul left side. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Chicago.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Now Anderson. Number 24. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Count it. He's got 17. Now Leonard. And again, no good by Chicago. Anderson inside. Back to Anderson. And he slams it one-handed. Paul with the ball. Paul left side. Leonard gets it to go from beyond the arc. 28 points for him.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Harris. Let's a floater go. They get it. Boom, he jams it straight down. And here's Paul. Beasley outside. He drains the quick shot. 5 points in the game. Back to Anderson. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. No good off the back of the rim. Now Leonard fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Here is Anderson. He's got 11. Pass to Harris. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Morris. Morris with the bucket. Leonard with the ball. 28 points for him. Now Paul. Shot from the top of the key. Misses off the left iron. DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist. Here's Morris. Pass to Anderson. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 13 points in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They've needed it.
Outside, George. Lets it go with a three. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo. And that is good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Paul. Left side, Leonard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. And he makes the first. The Bulls making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
There's a good screen. Number 24. Pass to Johnson. Johnson right side. And the Pacers another 3.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon. Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those Karens.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 7. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Harris. Number 24. And blocked. They retain possession. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yet they call goaltending. Count the bucket.
Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
The Bulls making a switch here. Outside, George. for the three. And that one's good. 12 points for him.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harris. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Chicago leading. Outside, George from the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Out to Harris from outside the arc. No good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Here's Powell. Back to Paul. Powell. Here's Powell. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Pass to Anderson. Now Harris. And the basket by Harris. He's got 23. And here are the Bulls now. Paul outside. Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the triple. A shot by Anthony, no good. Indiana trailing here. Number 10. Pass to Anderson. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. And here is Harris. And the Bulls making a change here. On the money from 12 feet away. He's got 25.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Anthony. Noel with it. Outside Anthony. Clock at 6. Drills the elbow jumper. Number 10. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Number 10. Offensive rebound Pacers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. That free throw, no good. The Bulls making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Paul. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Pass to Anderson. Now here is Harris. Number 24. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
Noel with it. Here's George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 27 points for him.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
To the paint. And that one's good. Noel. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Number 24. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. The shot will not go. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And here is Paul. The shot is off. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Pacers making a change here. Chicago on defense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anderson. Harris with it. 5 to shoot. Now here is Harris. And there's the rejection. Now Anthony. Down low. Intercepted. And here we go. For the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Here's Paul. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Number 24. Now here's Anderson. To the inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Paul. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
You know, guys, I would call that methodical but explosive. You know, he waits for the opportunity and then boom, right to the rack.
Number 10. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. The Pacers making a change here. Bamba. Beasley with the rebound. Now here's Paul. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Number 24. Pass to Harris. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Bamba. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside. Beasley with it. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's George. Pushing it up. Pass to Anderson. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's George. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Harris. Pass to Anderson. Back to Harris. And here's Anderson. 5 on the clock. Now Now here is Harris. Let's go. Oh, that's blocked. And here's George. Three-pointer. That's good.
He didn't have a single three-pointer in the first, but here he is knocking them down.
A challenging stretch here for Indiana. And the Pacers call time here. The Bulls making a switch here.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Nate McMillan address his team.
Now Irving. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Number 24. Now here is Harris. 4 on the clock. With the fadeaway. That's good. He's got 29 points.
Kevin, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Ow! Blocked. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's a double-double for him now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
That's good from Irving. Both good from the line that time. Here's Paul. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And that one falls for Paul. And so Paul nails both of them. Number 24 puts up a 3, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Outside, George launches it. The rebound by Anderson. Pass to Irving. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Ball outside. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
And here is Harris. It's blocked. Here's Paul. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Harris. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Shot clock at 5. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's Paul. Pass to George. Back to Paul. There's the 3. That is good. Timeout called the Pacers. The Bulls making a switch here. pass to Johnson. Here's the three, and he gets the bucket. Off the inbound pass, off target. And so it should. Chris Paul.